Hello, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Deep True Crime. I'm so happy you're here. Today, I'm going to share with you the top stories that have gone on over the last 48 hours. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, my friends. I'm Manny Rodriguez. Thank you so much for being here today. Let's just dive into it, right? We're digging deep in true crime where we explore the different cases out there. Man released after 27 years in prison. He's released a year later, he kills. Wow. To do that, number one, you got a sickness. You literally have a sickness. If this is why it's hard to ever let a murderer out, right? It's hard to let a murderer out who's been in prison, right? If he's in prison because he killed, of course, you probably want to take a case-by-case basis. But if he's in prison because he killed, so he already spends 27 years in prison for 1993 murder that he did. And so now he's alleged to have killed a woman who was found dead in a canal very recent. Okay, so this is the man on the left. This is the young lady on the right. Again, taken way too young, too soon, against their will. They weren't ready to go. Obviously, so much more life left. And so he was already convicted of a murder. He gets a second chance at life. And he scratches that away. Like that, I mean, you got to really have a sickness. You really have to have a sickness in order, you must want to kill. But he must have talked to a parole board or whatever. And they felt him deemed to live in society is my guess. I don't know. I literally don't know. And so Erica Maria Verdicia, she was found dead in a canal on Saturday. Well, no, not there. Let's see, what day was it? So she was. Well, Eric was charged on Saturday for killing her. But she was found dead in a right there. Okay, so she was found dead on that same day, which was Saturday, a couple days ago. And so he just got out of prison on September 27th of last year. Okay, good. Yeah. And so he just got out of prison, right? And because of being convicted of a second-degree murder, served 27 years of a 40-year sentence. So he got out 13 years earlier. He must not want to be a free man. He must not want to be a free man. Because 27 years ago, he killed a 17-year-old girl when he was much younger. He's 54, so subtract 17 years. He was still in his 30s there or something like that. And so he was like 20... early, who knows? He was early 20s. I don't know. That's a lot of math right now. But her mom is pissed, right? Her mother is upset. She's like, why did you let this guy out? I don't blame her. I mean, you feel like, oh my gosh, this guy was already serving this. If he was never let out and at least served out the 40 years, my daughter would be here. Obviously, he changes the trajectory of everything in this family's life. And so, of course, Carmen is like, the mom, she's like, why is this guy in the streets? Why? He's going to pay this time. We're not going to stop until we see him in the electric chair. Now, I don't know if they have the death penalty down there. Maybe they do. But Erica was last seen on an afternoon of September 24th of this year. And that was the last time she was seen. And she has a young daughter And now she is, she was gone, and she's like, this is out of character. This doesn't make sense. Where is Erica? She would not be away from her daughter this long, And so they even had a posting out. Sunrise Police, our detectives could use the public assistance in the case. Here's additional information. Here was a missing person report. Okay, on October 12th is when they filed the missing person report. And so it was expected that she's been missing since September 24th. Incident location, last seen 8200 right there. And so they're asking for the public's assistance because they did not know where she was. They did not know where she was. And you can see she was 33 years old here and 5'7". So they filed this missing persons report, and of course, shortly after, they get more answers. And so, because on September 25th, the police shared that they spoke to the now alleged killer, and they spoke to Verdisha, if I'm pronouncing it right, Erica. They spoke to him and Erica during a traffic stop on September 25th. So according to him, or what he was sharing, or at least this police report, according to the police report, she was alive on September 25th. Now notice they said they haven't seen her since September 24th. So she was still alive on the 25th. But again, which also means that she, didn't go back to prioritize her daughter at that moment. But again, we don't know why. She literally could have already been in harm's way, even at this moment. Okay? But according to the report, Erica was riding in his truck and did not seem in distress. That's according to the officers. And so the police spoke to Pierson again on October 4th. And he claimed he last saw her when they made a gas stop after the traffic stop. After they were stopped, they went to stop for gas, and she walked away. But that camera footage shows them at the gas station before the traffic stop, not after the traffic stop, which already puts a hole in his story. So technically speaking, he's also the last person to see her. And so when the cops ask, can we search your vehicle? He says, go ahead, search my vehicle. And they find blood inside. And so Pierson's girlfriend, he had a girlfriend who lived across, basically in front of the canal. And she said that he would stare at that canal. The girlfriend of Pierson said he would stare at that canal. And so he would also say to his girlfriend, damn, that, I'm not going to curse, but in other terms, I will say, I guess, biatch stinks. So he would say that, dang, that, I try not to curse, but obviously DAMN is a curse too. He would also say, if they don't find a body, they don't have a case. So here he is staring at the canal, makes the comment to his girlfriend, if they don't find a body, they don't have a case. So he was either already kind of contemplating this stuff. Like, he must already been thinking of his next victim. And it was him thinking along the line. And so Pierson allegedly told police he did kill for, Erica on September 25th. That he did kill her on September 25th. He did say that much about it. And so we can only wait to see, okay, is it going to be all going, he's going to go through a trial or what? But on September 25th, the same day as the traffic stop, he stabbed her with a screwdriver 4 times. Now, that's what he said. So he's confessing to it, basically, and sharing what he did. Now, obviously, once the autopsy comes back and it says, yeah, that's 4 stab wounds with a screwdriver, well, that helps understand that he definitely is the one that did it. Right now, they always like to say allegedly. Even if you're convicted or you're confessing, for some reason they still say allegedly. I don't know why. Maybe you can share in the comments what you think that reasoning is. But, at least they got him. So now he's held in jail for first-degree murder and a parole violation for the second-degree murder conviction. So it's at least fair to say he most likely will never be seeing the light of day again. At least that's probably fair to say. Right? Probably fair to say that much, at least. So after he gets released, he then kills again a year later.